Good afternoon. Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Kyle Ramsey, and I am a Vice President and Chief Academic Officer at Midwestern University. I'm very pleased to welcome you here to the 2022 Midwestern University White Coat Ceremony for the College of Health Sciences and for the Arizona College of Optometry. At this time, I would like to ask that you all please rise and join us in singing the National Anthem. After the National Anthem, please remain standing for the opening reflection that will be delivered by Ms. Angela Marty, who is the Senior Vice President of Administration and Communications.
If you could please bow your heads for a moment of reflection. Today we give thanks for these students who have chosen to become part of the academic family of Midwestern University. Bless our students as they begin this new journey. Guide them as they strive to absorb both the knowledge and passion of their teachers and mentors. Remind them to be kind to those who have placed their trust in them, and grant them the understanding that they are beginning a lifelong commitment to care for others. With your grace and the guidance of their faculty, may they soon realize their dream of becoming a healthcare professional.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Marty. You can please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Kathleen Goeppinger, President and Chief Executive Officer of Midwestern University, who will deliver her opening remarks and her welcome.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ramsey, and welcome to all of you. You know, it's such an important day in the lives of all these students, and it's especially nice to know that they have family and friends in the room wanting to celebrate with them. So I think that's great, and we thank you very much for coming. You know, it's a beautiful day on campus, and I was watching families arrive earlier today and again this afternoon, and you just get a sense that this is such an important moment, not just for our students, but for everyone that's their family, it's their extended family. And we saw people with their children here, and it's very exciting to watch. Now today we are honoring two of our colleges here on the Glendale campus. We're going to have our College of Optometry students over there, and then we have all these students that are part of the College of Health Sciences. And then quickly, just to let you know who they are, we have clinical psychology, occupational therapy, physician assistants, we have speech-language pathology, cardiovascular science, and physical therapy today. So that is part of the College of Health Sciences on this campus. Now, this morning, we already honored three of our colleges. We honored the dental medicine students, we did the veterinary students, and the pharmacy students. And then we even started last night to make sure all first-year students get their coats at the same time. And we did the osteopathic medical school and the podiatric students. So we do this because we want students to know that they begin the journey in the very first year of their education. They start the journey with each other in one team going forward. And so for all of us here, we know it's an important milestone for everyone. But before I start talking about the symbolism of our day, I want to quickly introduce those leaders that are here to represent their college, as well as the administration. I'll begin with Ms. Angela Marty. He is our Senior Vice President of Administration and Communication. Mr. Daniel Tapia is the Vice President of Operations. Dr. Kyle Ramsey, our MC, is the Vice President Chief Academic Officer for Dental Medicine and Health Sciences. Dr. Gloria Yue is the Vice President Chief Academic Officer for Medicine, Podiatry, and all graduate studies. Dr. Jared Chamberlain is the Dean of the College of Health Science. And Dr. Alicia Feiss is the Dean of the College of Optometry. Let's give them a welcome for all this time. Now, I think it's important to kind of talk about what is symbolic today, and what do I want you to walk away with? And I want you to walk away with a number of very important things about the white coat. First off, why is it white? You know, before the 19th century, physicians and people in healthcare wore black coats. But they also looked up to the people in the labs who were doing the science. See, doctors at that time said, we're the healing arts. But they didn't think about the science of medicine and the science of all that you are studying today. So they went to the white lab coat because it became representative of both the healing arts and the science of all of our professions. So that's why a white coat is used today, and it has ever since the 1900s. And it's an important symbol because it does represent those in healthcare. And if you look around and you talk to people as they go to any office, whether it's a pediatrician, whether it's the pharmacy, whether it's talking to the people in all of our professions, you're going to see them wearing white coats. Midwestern University started this concept of a white coat ceremony exactly 25 years ago. And yes, I was here at that time. And yes, we had our first white coat. And what was really impressive about that first white coat is that we were one of about 2 universities in the whole country that wanted to give out the white coat. And we did so, but the first year we did it, we only gave it to the students in the Chicago College of Osteopathic Medicine. And I remember walking out of the first event we had. It was in the gymnasium. It was students only, no families. And I remember walking out and looking at some of the pharmacy students. And I thought to myself, why didn't we invite those students? They've got to put a white coat on. They're in a 4-year program. They're going to be seeing patients. And so it was really in 1998 that we actually began putting it on every single healthcare student. And we have never deviated since. And so we do so because by giving it to every one of our students, what we are telling all of you is you're part of the healthcare team. You are literally an important member of that team because each of you has your own expertise, your own specialization, but you depend on each other. You refer to each other, you consult with each other. You are really the whole philosophy of what is One Health. And as we have all of you together, especially in the College of Health Sciences, when you have so many different professions but all within a college, we really are saying to you, you're part of an important team going forward. And so I think that's an important part of today, is letting you know that you are part of the much broader team that we count on as compassionate healthcare providers. Then I know the second question you're always going to ask is why today? And I know a few of you are sitting here thinking about, Dr. G, don't you know I have exams next week? And you're a little nervous about it. And so now you're sitting here saying, okay, we've got exams, but I've got my family in town, and we've got to have this great event, and I can't study. Well, the truth is, there's probably no really good time to get this started. But to me, doing it in the very beginning as a first-year student, we set the expectations that you're going to be a professional from this day forward. You can't put it off until you see patients. You can't put it off until you're going to be in a clinic or you're going to be at a rotation site. You have to start today because as a first-year student, you're building the foundation of what you're going to use when you get to see that patient. So the sooner you say, I'm a professional, the better off you're going to be as you look at all your studies. So we do it in the very first year. And I think that it says so much about how we do it and why we do it. But there's even a more significant part of today, and that is who helps you put the coat on. You know, I have heard of universities where students coat each other. I've heard of them where they just let anybody coach you. And we don't do that. We make it very, very different. We say that you're going to be coated by a member of the faculty. In effect, a member of the profession. And if it's the member of the profession that's putting that coat on you, they are getting you ready to be a student and someday be a professional with them, to go from a student to someday being a colleague. So we have the faculty come together to make sure that they are introducing you to the professions that you want to go into. And then finally, I think the most important thing today is having your family witness it here in the room or virtually, to let them see that they're going to need you're going to need their support, and they're going to need some patience and understanding for you. I can tell every family here, none of our programs are easy. You have to study long and hard to be able to make it. They face very difficult board exams, they face licensing exams, and every day that they learn more on campus makes those exams easier. And so for the family, at times you're going to have to show some patience and understanding. If they say, you want them to come to dinner, and they say, I can't, you're going to have to give them the support when they call and say, I don't know if I could do this. And you're going to have to laugh with them when they find out they've had a wonderful day and it's gone perfect. So for all the families here, go into this as a loving parent or guardian or friend to help the students through the journey. It's not an easy journey for any student, but at the end of it, the rewards are great. So I hope today as you put on these white coats, you wear it with great pride. And I think you've got challenges and wonderful opportunities in front of you. And I think the most important thing is I can't wait to see you all in white. So let's have a great ceremony, and thank you for being here.
Thank you, Dr. Goeppinger. The students will now be coated by their college representatives. We will begin with the College of Health Sciences and the various programs, and then proceed immediately to the Arizona College of Optometry. You can find the names of the announcers and the coders for each college in your program on page 6 and 7. Lastly, I'd also like to kindly ask that people leave, the audience members, please leave the aisles clear except for the purposes of entering and exiting the auditorium. We appreciate your cooperation on that matter.
Now coding for the Doctor of Psychology, Class of 2026. Catalina Blanton, Tiffany Diaz, Lydia Forehand, Talia Gruber, Lisa Gutierrez, Austin Harlan, Samantha Herman, Courtney James Atkins, Brady Clapman, Eric Lash, Kayla Little, Matthew Lovelace, Jason Mayer, Jessica Marty, Brinthi Murthy, Morgan Pangburn. Navjot Panu, Sonia Patel, Carmela Percontillo, Socelia Peters, Lauren Reeder, Natasha Richter, Sumantha Schultz, Mania Daruvari.
Dr. Roback, too, just make sure that the first person is quoted fully before you start reading them.
Sure thing.
'Cause I don't think they're ready.
Okay. Lauren White, Emily Wilson, now coding Master of Occupational Therapy Class of 2024. Isabella Anuel Calamandio, Abigail Beck, Kelsey Bentine, Madison Bergman, Dordley Sennett, Sage Crook. Erica Dobros, Lucia Flores Contreras, Tate Fruchinski, Emma Green, Dominique Harding, Samantha Hernandez, Nathaniel Jarnigan, Kayla Lampert. Rainey Levine, Amanda Lind, Connie Liu, Caitlin Miranda, Tara Mayo, Samantha Olson, Delaney Potter, Sydney Rector. Marissa Rodriguez, Brittany Santos, Aaron Sheldall, Olivia Taluk, Kit Tran, Valeska Uskatigi, Haley Verbois, Savannah Vines. Taylor Whitney, Michaela Wirt, now coding for Medical Science and Physician's Assistant Studies Class of 2024. Colin Abitz, Lauren Anderson, Olivia Anderson, Deborah Bernadine Artus, Chauvin Barnes, Bridget Beauchamp, Haley Belt, Bridger Bentley, Hannah Beeskind, Victoria Campbell, Heywan Chong, Valerie Chu, Benson Chur, Grace Coble. Bretta Sear, Caden Dongremond, Justine Dalbeer, Megan Donahue, Kiana Donnellan, Alexis Downs, Daniel Emmons, Nicholas Farina, Amy Faustinos, Abigail Ferraro, Sarah Farrell, Madison Filippini, Sean Finnegan, Lauren Frank, Samantha Frankie, Taylor Giaconi, Carrie Gill, Emily Golahowski, Madison Green, Morgan Hubbard, Edward Gian, Jessica Jardine, Emery Cagley, Brooke Kelly, Madison Kurzel, Nastasia Kamis, Madison Kowalski, Allison Quo, Lauren Lee, Josh Lowlett, Allison Mann, Elena Margulies, Melissa McDonald, Nikita Mishra, Brandon Newin, Joshua Nielsen, Zachary Nussbaum, Hunter Okason, Therese Olashansky, Patrick Paradis, Shaylee Patel, Adam Peterson, Annie Platt, Ashni Parohit, Austin Reich, Robbie Riker, Emma Rogers, Mitchell Rugemer, Annalise Schuler, Molly Schultz, Abigail Seidler, Wishma Senarath, Natalie Sepulveda, Bailey Smith, Jessica Smoot, Julia Spagnuolo, Catherine Steffens, Madison Stone, Audrey Sun, Shauna T-Bon, Nakan Tran, Tanya Tran, Megan Trent, Ellie Vangeldeer, J.C. Walker, Collie Webster, Nathaniel Wendlant, Audrey Wondalek, Riley Yeager, Maverick Zietlow, now coding Master of Speech Language Pathology, Class of 2024. Christine Abbasi, Taylor Alflin, Chloe Anastasi, Michelle Braceau, Giselle Castrita, Malia Kling, Mackenzie Cooper, Brooke Dumas, Adeline Dunn, Ashley Duran. Hannah Ellingford, Camille Fontenot, Kathleen Hargens, Morgan Harris, Madeline Hudson, Isabella Jacobs, Madison Lamb, Jessica Lind. Take it off, take it off. They put it on you up there. Nancy Lira, Amy Lovell, Frankie Manorino, Amanda Manriquez, Melanie Magnabola, Haley Miller, Emily Mills, Paloma Miranda. Jen Miro, Brittany Wynn, Alina Nocolia, Hannah Need, Selma Pepa, Yadira Perez, Jessica Poet, Sogan Sadegian, McKenna Smith, Rachel Stepanovich, Sydney Stone, Isabel Stout, Kendall Teggins, Megan Thomas, Q Tong, Paige Vondrasik, now coding Master of Science in Cardiovascular Science, Class of 2024. Christian Baker, Garrett Borchert, Betsy Borgwart, Emily Breen, Caitlin Briggs, Curtis Bullock, Brianne Collison, Joshua Cowan, Kurt Kramer, Matthew Dre, Matthew Evans, Albina Fursa, Ala Gonya, John Green, Cassie Hudak, Sylvia Kelly. Drew Cunnan, Anna Loki, Aaron McCulloch, Morgan McKenney, Parker McCrae.
Sydney Mills, Dominic Musato, Megan Nasalek, Menelik Lizan Nigalako, Kevin Nguyen, Hunter Parks, Catherine Filson, Nate Queen, Michael Rogers, Bethany Sisson,
Michael Rogers was the first one.
Michael Rogers, Bethany Sisson, Janice Sitnery, Zoyu Sung, Samantha Soter, Karen Tat, E.J. Tien, Chandler Todd, Timothy Voloshenyuk, Bradley Wilkerson, Alexander Wu, Nettle Zaro, now coding Doctor of Physical Therapy Class of 2025. Rachel Addington, Evan Akers, Zara Akmal, Hope Baldiaga. Nicole Bautista, Michaela Bennett, Amelia Braggs, Miguel Cherez, Taya Chalatin, Jordan Cordray, Robert O. Cowtel, Paige Crawford. Matthew Diller, Megan Donahue, Cheyenne Duran, Marcus Ferreira, Nathaniel Guelco, Kaylee Gabaldo, Adriana Gutierrez, Sigrid Hadeen. Elise Henke, Jordan James, Leanna Johnson, Jordan Junk, Morgan Justice, Caitlin Keys Rames, Dylan Law, Kaylee Lococo, David Lopez, Vanessa Madsen, Reed Minyagi, Jagrit Mago, Morgan Munkinney, Boone Meyer, Singya Monlampur, Taylor Moreno, Gabrielle Monk, Michael Panapio, Joshua Riedel, Arturo Rizzo, Eve Robinson, Yentini Ryan, Heather Schwanke, Dustin Schaefer. Feroz Seo, Stacy Sievertson, Stephanie Soto, Alexia Stamus, Lauren Tarnowski, Brittany Thomas, Jody Tomasian, Shaylin Trewick. Brady Tuckner, Alexis West, Hunter Wheaton, Martin Yao.
Now coding, the Arizona College of Optometry. Miriam Abbas, Sarah Abraham, Aracelis Aguilar, Sophia Alfaro, Julianne Awad, Jared Baldridge, Kimball Booth, Victoria Broadbent. Talia Cameron Trimmer, Colby Charette, Isabella de Guzman, Chloe Delaney, Jared Denton, Catherine Doe, Michelle Doe, Grace Dorschner. Nicholas Ernst, Eden Futch, Derek Ford, Miriam Freeman, Brooke Froment, Christine Gillikin, Alice Gong, Cameron Hale. Emily Hansen, Samantha Jang, Jessica Janowski, Ty Joinson, Tara Kern, Allison Lewandowski, Stephanie Long. Chun Liu, Sarah Malatiar, Benjamin Mulmunger, Madison McClure, Trey McGuffin, Tanpreet Nagra, Christina Nasser, Anna Wynn. Keely Oxley, Lindsay Pacheco, Wesley Pedroso, Grace Petrakowski, Riley Piper, Rachel Pena, Melissa Rabe, and Marshall Reese. Katie Rizick, Lissa Schabel, Michaela Shaughnessy, Quentin Shaw, J.C. Smith, Amanda Solnitsky, Carson Summers, Heath Van Hevlin. Ammon Vaterlos, Kevin Vasquez, Nicole Virgil, Grace von Krosik, Caleb Whale, Madison Weaver, Sydney Went, and Rachel Yee.
Dr. Goeppinger will now administer the oath of commitment. Will the students please rise? The oath can be found on the first page of your program.
At this time, I want all of you to open up your programs. First page, it says Oath of Commitment. And I want you to read it with me. Don't make me read it by myself and you just listen. I want you to read it with me. Join me in saying this oath. And then I'm going to ask you just hold on to this booklet and in a week or two open it up and read the commitment you made. Because it is a commitment, it's an oath you're taking. And I want you to take it seriously and understand what we're asking of all of you as a healthcare professional. So I'll wait for the last group to be great. Everyone's here? We've got the book in front of us. Let's say it with some conviction. Make sure they hear us on the 101 so that we let them come loud and clear. There's a message from Midwestern. Are you ready? As I embark upon my course of study at Midwestern University, I will enter into a relationship of mutual respect with my teachers, my colleagues, to enhance the learning environment and gain the knowledge, skills, and aptitudes of a healthcare provider. Accept responsibility only for those matters for which I am competent. Maintain the trust expected of a healthcare provider and never take advantage of the patient-provider relationship. Respect the patient's right to privacy. Value the knowledge and wisdom of the healthcare professionals who have preceded me and endeavor to contribute to their tradition. Recognize my weaknesses and strengths and strive to develop these qualities that will earn the respect of my patients, my colleagues, my family, and myself, and continue this learning throughout all the days of my life. Thank you. Be seated. You can be seated. You can be seated. Now is the chance. This audience has been so nice and polite and quiet, but let's give them a huge round of applause. They got it. Thank you. You know, I love seeing the sea of white coats because you are the future of healthcare. And I think today is a very important first day of a journey. And you've got to look at this journey, and whether it's a 2-year, a 3-year, or 4-year journey, you've got to look at it as though today is truly the day that you want to become that professional that you set your eyes on a long time ago. Many of you went to the biomed program. Many of you had a hard time making sure you knew what you wanted in your career, but you've made a decision. And so you need to take this time and take this journey and make the very most of it. It is not going to be an easy journey. Graduate school never is. Health professional education is not an easy task. It takes a lot of hard work, perseverance, and sometimes it's going to be rockier and got more twists and turns in it than you wanted. But I'm going to ask you to do a couple things. Take the journey very seriously. And if things get really bad and someday you think, I don't have another ounce in me to study, put the white coat back on and look in the mirror and say, this is the journey I started, and I want to wear this coat. And if you want to wear it the rest of your career, you need to think about it every single day. But take this journey seriously. Reach out to those if you need help. If you need study groups, get in study groups. If you need more time to understand something, ask the right people. Get the help. We want you to be successful. We want you to be graduates of Midwestern, but you've got to work for it. So if you take every day and do everything you can and keep in mind the end journey, it's not going to be very long before you're going to walk across the stage and get the degree that you set out to for. And all of you are making wonderful career choices. You're making important choices in your own life and the lives of many patients that you're going to take care of. So enjoy this journey, wear the coat with great pride, and thank you very much for being Midwestern to everyone you meet. So thank you. Let's have a great day.
Will the audience please stand? The closing reflection will be given by Miss Marty.
As we conclude this ceremony, we ask for blessings as we celebrate this important milestone. Bless our students as they face new challenges, embrace new opportunities, and forge new friendships. Bless our faculty and administrators as they shepherd our students through this rigorous coursework and clinical experiences. Bless the families and friends whose love, sacrifice, and support have made it possible for us to be here today. We look forward to coming together once again to watch these students walk across this stage as proud graduates of Midwestern University.
Thank you, Miss Marty. Will the audience please be seated? As we bring the ceremony to a close, we want to thank you on behalf of the university for attending today. We look forward to gathering together again at the celebration of your commencement from Midwestern University, and it's going to go by very quickly. We congratulate you once again and welcome you to the Midwestern University family. The ceremony will now be brought to a close.